Who's in charge?
What's the difference between this year's draft off to maybe the previous 2 years?
Well, a lot of things. Just like anybody, you get better with age and time and reps. And he's been good for a long time. This is his third year. I thought he was the second best quarterback in our league as a freshman. I really did. He reminded me of Joe Montana. So just all that reps. They run the ball better. The receivers are better. They've all been together. It's a really experienced football team, including the offensive line. So all of it's better because they've been in the system for 3 years. It's a great system.
So you then buy into the talk that he's maybe the top quarterback for this class?
I think he's great. He makes all the throws. I look at a couple of things. Can he make all the throws? Yes. Is he poised? Yes. Is he really smart? I know he's really smart from just talking to Morgan Mahalik, who was his teammate. I thought he was. I said, yeah, he's exceptionally smart. So he's got all that good stuff going for him.
Seemed like last year he was taking care of the ball a little better, a few more interceptions this year. Is he just getting more pressure on him, or what? Is he trying to make more happen?
Well,
can you tell?
Yeah, no, I don't know about all that, but I think that he's got 11 interceptions, probably 6 of them on tip balls. You know, things that you go, I got it, oh no, it bounces, and you get lucky and you get a good tip, you know. So I don't see much difference. The difference I see is running the ball. I really good running the ball. So they got themselves a two-headed monster. It's like we do everything.
Sonny said, Mark said that they're boasting on improvements from your defense. Specifically, do you see from your second over the last couple of weeks?
Well, you know, when you evaluate the whole big picture, and there's still so much to get better at, you know, it's hard to be really conclusive on, you know, are we getting better? And I look at us, I say sometimes we do. You know, we do a coverage for a touchdown last week. But other than that, we're not giving up big plays, and it's not ugly football. We're just kind of surgically picking us apart, and there are a lot of plays that we have to play to, you know, try to keep them out of the end zone. The odds are tough the more plays they get.
Aaron gets a pick like that, and you kind of saw his personality come out afterwards. Is he going to let you step, or what's the comment with him from that?
Well, I think he's, you know, I don't think it was that play. I think once we, you know, I benched him. But he played really good against Michigan State. And then we had a bad game, and he wasn't playing well, and he wasn't focused and things like that. So I just said, let me take him out. Try something else. It wasn't working. And he got back in there, and since I think he's played very well in the midst of statistical madness. He actually has played well. And it's always hard to say that when, you know, you're giving up so many yards and stuff, but all I can do is watch the individual performance, and it's been very good.
As far as Tyree and his transition from safety to corner, I mean, obviously getting a better gauge of it from the past 4 weeks, how would you rate the way this transition is going for him?
I think great. I mean, that is, you know, when you make a decision, you move them, and they do great. You finally feel like you've contributed something as a coach, you know. I mean, the player's got to play, and once in a while, hey, I moved a guy and it worked. You know, it's like great, you know. But I knew this a long time ago. I mean, it's not. I just finally did it, you know, and I knew he would be a really good corner. He gets corner reps anyway. He just hadn't played corner in a game, but in practice and stuff, he had got quite a few. He's you know, he's one of those guys that's transitioned really well because he's a good football player that understands the game. So no matter where we put him, he would probably be a pretty good football player.
So is it the past couple of years, it was just a matter of time when he was playing safety, you knew that his eventual position?
No, I mean, not necessarily a matter of time. It was just always there. Because you got to always keep it in mind, how do I get my 4 best players or my 5 best players in the game? And when you see a guy that has cover ability, like a Reggie Daniels does too, they have to play some corner for you, you know, in case you get a few guys dinged or they're not playing well. You got to manage to get your best guys on the field, give yourself a chance.
I don't know if you saw this, but one of the Cal defensive linemen brought a roasted duck to the press conference. And obviously that's part of the fun of college football is a little bit of that kind of fun stuff, but what's your reaction to that?
I don't know. Was it cooked well? Was it good? I mean, eat it. It's a duck.
good.
It has nothing. I don't care about that stuff. I have no. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even. I don't know. I don't care. I care about who's going to be the next president, but I don't care about a duck. I don't eat it. I don't eat it. I don't actually like ducks. So it's just I don't care. Like I said, it's just way to go.
You gave up a lot of yards last week because they were making plays on the ball.
Yeah.
Despite getting those points in yards, that forcing those turnovers and making those plays, you guys can play on.
Oh, God, I hope so. I hope so. The study on football so much now is, like, for example, Drew Brees was 40 of 50 Sunday, 40 of 50 for 500 and something yards and 7 touchdowns. And what happened, and I don't know, Mike Leach gets a lot of credit for this. Those guys years ago started changing offensive football, and the way they could pinpoint all the short passing game, and those short passing games, a missed tackle turns a 5-yard gain into a whatever. It also limits your ability to get the ball back. It's hard to intercept a 5-yard pass. It's hard to intercept it back out of the backfield. That's the kind of the beauty of what the offensive people are doing now, and then everybody's doing it. So everyone we play, from Eastern Washington to Arizona State, they do a great job of understanding the passing game and just quick throws, quick throws, quick throws. If you ever get one up over the top, you're starting to give up big points, but they move the football on you. It creates situations where you're going to have multiple defenses, and then you can remember them all and execute them all. Sometimes you just have to get simple like we have in order to give our guys a chance to execute. But I think it's a really good study. I saw it the other day with Tom Brady was 32 of 50 something for almost 500 yards. This was 2 weeks ago. But they said his players dropped 11 passes. And you're just going, well, yeah, set, hut, set, hut. And you just throw those passes and passes and passes. And, you hope you get a tip ball, you hope you get a sack, and then you hope they drop one once in a while or miss throwing. It's a big deal, and as many passes as we've had to defend, we're still a work in progress.
Is that why the prep was not that much different? Because even with a great quarterback like Goff, he faced a lot of air raids that are pretty similar.
No, they're all similar. They all come from Mike Leach and a guy named Hal Mummy. They're all the same guy. Tracking. The guy at Oklahoma, the guy at West Virginia, the guy at Baylor, who's one of the great ones, but he coached with Mike at Texas Tech. And these guys, one of these guys came from Mike Leach too, the Cal guy, and it's all over the place. But what happened is not just that, with those systems that directly come from Mike and Hal Mummy, is that people copy it. So you have to now take parts of like Chris Peterson's offense, which Chris is a ball control, run first, play action, really physical team. And the next thing you know, you're playing Mike Leach again, because they're going to take those great plays and implement them in their offense. It's very complicated for defensive people now, the amount of systems we have to face. And it's big challenges. And these guys are Cal. They remind me of Baylor. They're going to get their program so that they can be like Baylor and have the ability to run the football. When you can run the football, you're a really scary football team.